All right, so, sometimes we talk about serious topics here. Sometimes we make little shitpost videos about Bohemian Rhapsody that people take very seriously. And today I'd like to think that maybe we're somewhere in between those two areas. So, last night I was done working on everything I had to do. I'd finished streaming, I had done my sub and patron movie night, so I figured, let's hop on YouTube, see what's going on there. Have a quick look at my peers. And I did that thing that everyone hates to do, the dreaded action of accidentally hitting the trending tab instead of the subscription tab. And what I saw there was disgusting. Now, luckily, even just in the past couple hours, it is slowly moving its way down. It's now third. A second ago, it was still second. But for like a day and a half, this video was #1 on YouTube trending. #1. I feel like I'm off center. #1 on YouTube trending. And it is 23 brilliant phone hacks. And then there's some weird ass thumbnail with a glue gun gluing out some blue shit onto somebody's iPhone. Now, I've come across these videos a lot in my day. They're mostly bullshit. They get a ton of views. They're very commonly like chopped up into smaller parts and uploaded on like Facebook, where your grandma Susan shares it saying, "Wouldn't that be nice to do to your phone case, dearie?" But mostly they're all just like really, really terrible bullshit tips that in the best case scenario is just unnecessary. And in the worst case scenario might actually destroy your phone. So the fact that I saw that this one was on trending, and it's currently still doing well enough to have an 86% upvote ratio, I was like, damn, maybe it's actually good. But no, this 5-minute crafts video is not good. I made it about 8 minutes and 40 seconds into the video. I'm still ashamed that I watched it. Yeah, let's just go over a couple of these. And the best part about some of this stuff is that they just rehash the same ones throughout multiple videos. So to break this down into a couple of different themes, we'll start with the first theme, which is glue gun. So ways that you can use a glue gun to like potentially destroy your phone, and then even if you don't destroy your phone, the end product is hideously disgusting anyways. So this one's actually really weird. You're supposed to funnel a string into the glue gun so that while the glue is coming out, there's also a string being propelled through it at the same time so that you can make some weird cross-hatched cell phone case made out of hot glue, because that's gonna be comfortable. Definitely isn't gonna pick up all the gunk from your pocket every time you put it in there, and is definitely gonna do a great job protecting your phone from damage. That's just pro. But don't worry, it doesn't stop there. There are multiple opportunities to use a glue gun to just change your life of cell phone using. I actually think there's a part in here where they forgot to take out one of the intros of their other videos. Yes, here it is. Look at that blue glue. Oh my God, can you imagine? 8 million views. #1 on trending. Oh my God, it actually went up over like 1.6 million views overnight, because it was at 7.2 million when I clicked on the video apparently yesterday, and it is now at 8.8 million. I don't understand. So beyond that first glue gun one, there's like another one where you do a cool like little wavy design on top of like wax paper. So then you just basically pull it out of the wax paper once the glue dries, and you just put it around your phone because I don't know why. Then there's this other one where you're getting real artsy, real artsy. You put like a picture around your phone that would like kind of mimic the size of it, and then you go around the drawing with glue, and then you use nail polish to paint over the glue. And then that's your phone case. Because that's just not gonna wipe off instantly at any given point in time. Which now brings us to the next section in this video. Nail polish! Because nail polish is the perfect thing to decorate your phone with, because it definitely will not wipe off and chip off as you use your phone. It's definitely super freaking practical. Now there was a couple of them that looked kind of cool. Like one of them, she like painted the phone case yellow first, like with like yellow nail polish, and then put like color changing nail polish on top of it so that like it pulsed, which was really cool. But then when you actually catch it in the light, like it's all uneven looking. It's just really, really gross. And like I said, all of that paint is gonna chip off because there's not anything like encasing it. But don't worry, they gave a nice little resin cast their attempt here. And oh my God, my hand got cut just looking at this one. You couldn't have even like sanded it down a little bit for the video or like used some kind of knife to cut the extra resin off the end. You had to like snap it like that, which clearly wasn't gonna work. I don't understand. How is this #1 on trending? I get that this is the kind of stuff that is gonna pull in a lot of viewers, but like there's all sorts of videos that get tons of viewers that don't end up on trending. There's tons of videos that get a lot of views really, really quickly and don't end up on trending. So like who at YouTube was like, you know what trending needs? Shitty DIY hacks. Needs an entire video of shitty, certainly not brilliant DIY phone hacks so that people might unintentionally like overheat their phones with a hot glue gun or just destroy it. Like honestly, if it wasn't for the hot glue guns, I would say that this is just like fuckery to distract your kids over the holiday season so they don't try to open their Christmas presents. Cause like none of this is practical. Like even some of the ones where I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like they recreated a galaxy with a bunch of nail polish, but then by the end of it, and I'm like, with the amount of nail polish and time and effort, and then how bad the end product ends up looking, you could have just bought a Galaxy phone case for cheaper. Yeah, it looks like they're anywheres from, you know, like $5.99 to $15.99 on Amazon to buy your own Galaxy phone case that, you know, the color won't actually chip off because it's a proper case and not nail polish. Like, I get that these are supposed to be like DIY hacks with stuff that you have like laying around the house, but if you have like nail polish or stuff laying around the house, like why do you want to do this with it? Like, I'm sure there was a way to do it in a way that with the final product would have looked really nice, and that's okay, but this didn't, and I just imagine all of that nail polish just starting to goop off onto your hands eventually through use and in your pockets, and like, at least it's not glue. I'm gonna put the nail polish one step above glue. But don't worry, there are no shortage of cool like phone case hacks here that you can try with your kids if you have like a phone that you don't care if it gets destroyed or looks hideous, because none of this is practical. And they're not hacks. This is like lazy DIY cases that won't actually protect your phone but might give your kids something to do in their spare time. If that's the definition of a hack now, I'm a famous internet personality. And then we get down to what I would consider, like, if you were gonna call something a hack, these would be the hacks, but they're so bad, they don't make sense. This one in particular, you got this girl who's trying to like check her makeup and then she like drops her phone. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a DIY pop socket. But instead, they put this like really light layer of glue on a lip gloss case. And then I thought that maybe it was supposed to be like a pop socket, but when she's holding it, she doesn't have her fingers anywhere near that. And honestly, you're gonna like pop that thing off. That is not secure. It is 2018, almost 2019. I think everybody can go out there and buy a pop socket. They're not that expensive. If that's what you want, if you want something like that in the back of your phone, this is not the way. And she's not even using it that way. So like, what was the point? Just so you can have this obnoxiously large, like protruding lip gloss thing off the back of your phone? Like, girls' pockets are small enough as it is. That ain't gonna fit in there. And speaking of things that aren't gonna fit in pockets, I found this really awesome hack for keeping your headphones untangled. Basically, they stick wall hangers on the back of the phone case, and then you wrap your headphones around it, and it actually shows them putting it in their pocket. And I'm like, that is the most impractical thing. Like, there's a reason why cell phones have been moving towards being like thinner, and that people don't even like putting cases on their cell phones half the time because they like that slim, slick feel. The last thing people want is something coming off their phone that much just to keep their headphones untangled. There is a better solution. And then speaking of stuff that's supposed to help keep your stuff untangled but actually just removes some of the functionality of the item, I'm gonna wrap my charging cable around a marker, and then I'm gonna take a hairdryer and just heat it up a bunch so that it gets stuck in this curled position, because that makes it more useful as an item. Is that even safe to do? I don't know. Speaking of safe to do, is this safe to do? Like, is using a AA battery to move your screen stuff around safe? And like, two, why is that necessary? In what world do you need to use a battery to move? Like, if you're already holding a battery like this, it's not like a stylus. That is not convenient or ergonomic. What is so hard about just going like that with your finger? How is that a hack? What is the point of this with the balloon? Like, what are we doing with the balloon? How is that a case? How does that protect anything? All it does, it's literally blocking your charging port, your speakers, the microphone, and literally everything of use. Why is that a hack? Why is this a video? Why are people watching it so much? And why does it only have like 10K dislikes? Because literally people in the comments sections being like, don't do the stuff with the glue gun. The heat from the hot glue cracked my phone. So even if they were like using the stuff that's supposed to protect the phone from having the glue actually stuck to it, the heat constantly being on it, which makes sense, is damaging to the phone. Who would have thought that using a hot glue gun on your phone wouldn't be a good idea? They've got a sense of humor though. They favorite and love the comments that are like, I hate their videos because they always repeat ideas. But yeah, that's basically, I don't know. I saw this and I was so bothered that it was on trending, and I don't understand. I understand why these are videos, because it's like the kind of thing that even if everybody who watches it is like, this is stupid as shit, it's gonna get clicks because people are like, I love the idea of phone hacks, or, oh, I love doing fun little things at home and little crafts, but like some of them like don't make any sense. Like instead of just using my pant leg like this to wipe off my phone screen, they're like, take an eraser. It just makes sure it's gotta be a clean eraser. You can't have used the eraser for actual erasing, but then you just erase your screen and then voila, it's clean. It's like, that's amazing. My shirt does the same thing. And it's already on me. Yeah, that's probably gonna do it for today's video. I don't understand how this is on trending. I don't know why or how this got on trending. I don't know why it suddenly got like a spark of views. Unfortunately, I did contribute to it. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely apologetic that I contributed to the views of this stupid video, but it's still not as bad as the fact that this channel has 44 million subscribers. 44 million. Yeah, I would definitely not recommend doing any of these. These all have a higher percentage chance of actually just like destroying your phone or causing irreparable damage. And even if it doesn't, why would you bother? It would be better not to have a phone case than to have a phone case made of hot glue. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. This was, again, just supposed to be, it's just lighthearted fun. This was just a simple video. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. We'll catch you all later.